We're back at Remington Park for training race number 9. Here's a look at the post parade recorded just a few minutes ago. The 1 is Sting 123, Dallas Howe the owner, Jesus Ruiz the trainer. Get a Lotta Tonight is the 2 horse Whiting Ranch owns, Troy Carter the trainer. The 3 is Shooter Zoom, Shote Gerhardt the owner, Cornelio Salazar the conditioner. The 4 is Centauro, Jamie and Luis Caro own the 4, Sue Hunt trains. The 5 is Jess B, trained by Eddie Willis, Ty Smith the owner. The 6 is Dance Hall Gal, Jose Velasquez the owner, Luis Chavira trains Dance Hall Girl. The 7, Tootsie Pop, Victor Mendoza the owner, Rodrigo Covarrubias the trainer. And that rounds out the field. Jim, what do you have to say here about the horses in the 9th?
Well, let's start right out with the filly Jess B for trainer Eddie Willis. Eddie trained her dam, Jess B Mighty, who was 4 for 10, $63,000 in her career. Here's a look at Jess B. She brought $70,000 at the Heritage Place yearling sale back in September. And interesting that Eddie trained the dam and then was most likely in on the purchasing here, at least the advice, to get the filly, Jess B Mighty. And Jess B Mighty, who was the dam, won a race that isn't run here anymore, the Miss Olean handicap. Another one to watch for here is the 6, Dance Hall Gal. This DuPonte filly ran here in the first week of training races, the very first day of them. Moved inside and brushed the inner rail and dropped out of it, so she's having to come back and do it again. That's the 6, Dance Hall Gal. As we line them up, looks like the 2, Get a Lotta Tonight, jumping around back there while she waits her turn to go in. Now she heads in, and just one more to load, the 7, Tootsie Pop. And the 3 needs to go in as well, Shooter Zoom. So waiting for the 3 and the 7. Once again, our featured horse here is Jess B, produced by the mare Jess B Mighty. Both Eddie Willis trainees. And this one starting out her career, Jess B. Had a good gate work here on February 11th, going 220. She's in, or Shooter Zoom is in, and now here they go. Off and running, and the 5, Jess B, gets out of there very well. Dance Hall Gal outside of her. Sting 1, 2, 3 down on the inside, but Jess B, our featured horse, right to the winner's circle right there, if there were a winner's circle for these training races. Once again, a horse with a quick gate work gets out of there well here. And the richest yearling out of this field comes up looking promising. And Dance Hall Gal, 1, 2, 3 down on the inside, really nice, but Jess B, our featured horse, the rail right to the last week in her first training race attempt. And the daughter of Flying Cowboy 1, 2, 3, Sting 1, 2, 3 down on the inside with a good effort as well. Let's take another look at him here. You can see the 2, 3, and 4 kind of drop out of it early, but good strong showing by the first 3. It looks like the whip never got uncocked on Jess B. Sting 1, 2, 3 down on the inside, but Jess B, our featured horse. Oh, another good one to keep an eye on. To the put in the virtual stable to watch for the first weekend or 2 of the meet.
And we'll wrap this up by watching the replay one more time.
Coming up next, we have some really interesting paint naps in this last training race. Some good pedigrees coming up in the 10th.
Tenth race featuring Paints and Appaloosas. And speaking of, Remington Park Training Races is sponsored by Westwind Farms in Purcell, Oklahoma, home of CRM Livewire, Painted Turnpike, and now Smithworks. Westwind Farms, breeding winners.